the matchup we have here in the front court break.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Bottoms is out there with Harris. Then it's the Cobra. Then there's Hill. And it's Erickson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Davis looking for an opening. Spurs passing it around. Pass to the monster. Outside, Davis. And here is Rodriguez. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Welch. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Now here is Hill. And the layup falls.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Pass to Wilson. Over to the left wing. Rodriguez with it. A three-pointer off the mark. Inside, taken away by Rodriguez. Here's the monster, 9 feet out, and the jumper is on the mark.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Erickson passes to Bailey. And here is Harris. Outside Hill. Pass to the Cobra. Nailed from three-point land.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The monster passes to Davis. There's the pick. Here's the monster. Wilson kicks to Rodriguez. And here's Davis for 3. The rebound by the Celtics. And Hill has it in the corner. Pass to Bailey. The Celtics need to get a shot off. For 3, Harris. He doesn't hit that one. Spurs trail by 5. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
That one goes. Count it. The Monster's got his second basket of the game.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Right side, Davis. No good on the triple.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And the basket by Harris.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for San Antonio. 7-point differential. Pass to the monster. Here's the dude. Just 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. And that one, good. Celtics leading by 5. Now Erickson, and he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's the monster. That one a little long. The Celtics have gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Here's Erickson. Sinks the triple. Erickson's got 9.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Wilson the pass to Welch. Rodriguez outside. 6 on the shot clock. Davis kicks to Rodriguez. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Harris outside. And Rodriguez pulls it down.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Pass to the monster. Launches a 3. A nice shot by Rodriguez.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Outside Hill. Here's Bailey. Now here is Harris. Shoots the 3. A shot off that time. Here is Davis. Rodriguez outside. Back to Davis. Rebound by the Celtics. Bailey's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Erickson. Over Davis. Offline from the high post.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
To the inside. Here's Rodriguez. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. He's got 5.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Erickson passes to Harris. And here is Hill. Puts up a 3. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Hill's got 5 points so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
San Antonio calls timeout. Goodwin's checked in for the Spurs. And the Celtics also making a change. Voigt's checked in for Hill. On the wing, Davis. Spurs working the ball around now. And then Goodwin with the dunk.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Pass to Floyd. Harris outside. Launches it. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Rodriguez. It's hauled in by Harris. Boston leading by 6. Here's Bailey. Pass to the Cobra. Can't connect from 13 feet out. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Offensive rebound. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Here's Bailey. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
The natural, he's checked in for Wilson. Mobley, he's checked in for Boston. Phelps. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3. Here's Davis. Pass to the dude. And the call will be against Harris. That is his first foul of the game. Skinny is checked in for Mobley.
Checking in for the Celtics. Number 39, Jackson Bledsoe.
On defense, Boston. They lead by 7. Now here's Rodriguez. And here is Goodwin. Clock at 4. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Davis, that's for 2. Rebounded by Bailey. Bailey's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Floyd. And here's Bledsoe, started by Davis. Here's Bailey. And a great assist by Bledsoe as that one goes in. And now a 10-point Boston lead. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Spurs. Here's the dude. Back to Davis. That one's not going to go. Excellent D there from Bledsoe. To the middle. Here's Bailey. Pass to the Cobra. There's a good screen. Puts up a deep 3. Bailey misses. Spurs trail by 10. Rodriguez kicks to Davis. To the paint. Here's Goodwin. Takes it off the glass. Goodwin's got his 2nd basket.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Down low. Here's Bailey. And the natural pulls it down. San Antonio's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Outside, Davis. Here's Rodriguez. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's Bailey. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Outside, Davis. And a great assist by Rodriguez as that one goes in. Davis has got 5 now.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Floyd passes to Bledsoe. There's 49 seconds left here in the first quarter. They get it again. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Davis, that's for 2. Rebounded by the Celtics. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Harris passes to Bailey. That shot off. Goodwin with it. Pass to Davis. Puts up a deep 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Celtics lead by 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
The power on that prudent.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Pass to Bledsoe. His 2nd shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the way the Celtics can attack teams' doors with their 5-out set, it's impossible to fully defend it.
Kevin, there is so much space on the floor because they have shooters at every single position and guys who balance that shooting with an ability to get off the dribble drive. This is as good an offense as we've seen.
Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Boston ball.
Boston leading by 7. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Goodwin with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And he comes up with the deuce.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Boston's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Erickson's got 11 points.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Marks. Rebound by the Celtics. They've led by as much as 10. Puts up a deep three. The shot by Floyd, no good. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Marks. Back to Grew. Lets it go with a three. And Creek pulls it down. For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Floyd, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Great, you look at today's point guards, so many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
The natural, he's checked in for the Spurs. The monster comes in for Champ. Celtics also with a sub. Hill's checked in.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Bledsoe outside. Now here is Hill. 5 points in the game. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The monster passes to Marks. Right side, Wilson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doors, some great shooters on this Boston team, but at times, do you think they settle from the perimeter?
Well, Kevin, obviously, this is a coaching staff that puts a heavy emphasis on three-point shooting. They led the league in makes. They led the league in attempts. But obviously, your two best players, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, with their size and athleticism and driving ability, you want to try to find the right balance. They do a great job of that.
Erickson misses. Spurs trail by 4. To the inside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Boston's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Floyd. Celtics passing it around. Hill looking it over. Now Harris. They set the pick. There's the three. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's the monster, guarded by Harris. Here's the monster. Wilson the pass to the National. Here's Drew, and it's sent back by Hill. Pass to Floyd. Harris outside. The three from Hill. Wilson grabs the board. Wilson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's the monster. Here's the dude. For the three. The shot missing.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Bledsoe sets the screen for Hill. Out to Harris. The 3 ball. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Harris has got the lead up to 10 now for the Celtics.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Pass to the dude. Here's the natural for three. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Bledsoe with him. Picked up by Drew. And here's Harris from the arc. Kept alive. And the basket by Erickson. Erickson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And boy, he can see blood in the water attacking a somewhat helpless team right now.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second chance points.
Here's Boston now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. This one for three. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
From the arc. A rebound by the Celtics. Bledsoe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Erickson. Here's Floyd. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Boston, they have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Goodwin comes in for the waiter. Davis is subbed in for the Monster. And a change for the Celtics. The Cobra is checked in for Erickson. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A nice shot by the Cobra. The Cobra's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Back to Davis. And it's Goodwin in the corner. Davis, the pass to Welch. Here's the Monster. Looking to end the run. Sinks the three-pointer. The dude's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Here's the Cobra. He's got 7.
Come to me.
And he banks in the layup. He has 6.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Pass to the Monster. Davis against Hill. Looking to get back on track here. That misses off the backboard. Celtics leading by 18. Bledsoe looking it over. Here's Floyd. The tray. Here's Hill. Here's Phelps. Rebound San Antonio. The Natural's got his 5th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Commissioner Silver has been direct. The NBA is hoping for more competitive All-Star games. Now, they've said as much before, but last year's high-scoring All-Star game did precede the league's not-so-subtle move to cut down on foul calls and allow for more defense overall. They are trying to get it right. Kevin?
And it couldn't be a great game without defense, so we like the direction. DA, thank you.
San Antonio.
The Celtics shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. First one falls for.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
The Monsters checked in for the Natural. And so he makes both from the line. Spurs trail by 17. Pass to the Monster. Davis with a screen on Hill. Here's the Monster. Rebounded by the Celtics. Up top, Bledsoe. He's guarded by Davis. Boston again missing. Spurs shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Listen, that's a look he can hit, but right now he can't throw it in the ocean.
Left side, Harris. The kick out to Hill. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 3 assists in the game.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's the monster. He's guarded by Hill. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Wilson, he's checked in for Goodwin. And Rodriguez is subbed in for the monster. Now here is Hill. Defense right on him. But Cobra's shot is off. Spurs trail by 20. Throws it up high. It's deflected. Stolen by Erickson. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And the layup's good off the glass. Harris has got 10 points.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Spurs passing it around. Pass to Rodriguez. 5 to shoot. Here's Welch. Bangs home the trifecta. The dude's got 6 points in the quarter.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Now Harris. He's got 10. There's 47 seconds left in the first half.
He needs to look to try to drive inside and get going. That outside shot is simply not there.
And here is Davis. He has 5. Here's the dude. Kicks it out to Wilson. Inside. Here's Welch. Yep, it counts. 8 points for him. Boston leading by 17. Here's Bailey. He's got 6. From the high post, he drills it. And the Celtics lead by 19.